Hey YouTube, this is Ray with Story Adventures. I'm out here in the garage today. We're going to be working on the 1000. As you may have seen in a couple of the last videos, it kept dying out on me. Kept having issues with losing spark and sputtering, and so I was only running on one cylinder and holes. So we had a cylinder getting wet. Actually, I made a comment about it may have been an exhaust leak. It wasn't. I was wrong. And I'll deal with that. But anyways, so the 1000 here, we had gotten sunk a while back, had changed some stuff out, cleaned it all out. When it gets down to it, the spark plug boot on the back cylinder is like loose. You can't get it to click down on there and stay. It'll ride right up as soon as you're riding around or anything. The vibration from the machine will actually cause it to raise up, and then if there's any water, it will get in there and cause a misfire, and you won't have that back cylinder running. Front cylinder, it was good and tight. In fact, it was a pain to actually get off when I was doing this. When I was taking stuff apart, check some things and get into some stuff. As you can see, I've already got the plastics off, seat off. Let's see, same thing over here. Plastics are off. Got a few more things I'm gonna do. Like I took this one off. There's the old boot. We're gonna take that off. We're gonna go ahead and change it out while we're doing the other side. So it's gonna be out of the way. Can't really see it, I don't think, but spark plugs up in there. It is a pain to get to, so that'll be a lot of fun. I got to figure out how I'm going to get in there. I got a socket and everything, which the sockets are not for these spark plugs. They're not a typical 5/8. They're actually you can use a 14 millimeter or a 9/16. So something to know when you're going in there. Of course, CanAm, they send you in the actual toolkit that they give you, they send you a spark plug tool. It's a pain to use up inside there. The other thing we're going to do before we do that you need to get a pick, so then you can actually pick out, get you a pick here. You take your pick out around here, and then pick out around your spark plugs, get all that dried dirt, and then you need your air compressor, and one of these, and blow that out. Sorry it's loud, air compressor's in here, but blow that out good. I may pick at it some more, make sure there's nothing else up in there that I can't reach with the pick. It's not broke up yet. But you don't want anything in there. So then I'm going to take the spark plug boot off, get it out of the way. I'm going to pull that spark plug. I've got my 14 millimeter, I've got a wobble, just in case to get down in there. Trying to do this with one hand is interesting. Hold on, let me set y'all up. Hope I loose. We don't need that down in there. I did not change spark plugs on this thing after I sunk it, and I should have. I really kind of disappointed myself for not doing it. So we've got that spark plug. We're gonna here's the new one. It's a NGK LMR LMAR 8D-J. So we got one of those. We're gonna get some anti-seize to put on the threads, since that's an aluminum block. Then we're gonna cut off the boot, snip it off. I'm gonna put, if I can find it, I've got some. There it is. I'm gonna dielectric grease the boots and be back to it. So, just takes a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit of anti-seize. We're going to put a little bit of anti-seize on these threads. That's probably a little bit more than a little bit that I wanted to. Now we've got this. We got our new plug, anti-seize is on there. Now I gotta get it in the hole. That's what she said. Want to be careful not to cross thread this. It's binding up a little bit, so you got to hold your mouth right. The universal joint, I think, was kicking it over, putting it in a little bit of a bind going in. So it's going in now. Slide that over that. There, see? Going in there nice and easy. One thing I might have done different that time is as I came out with it, I probably should have blown it out some. For anything on the back side of the spark plug that I couldn't reach. Just snug that up. It's probably good. Now, I've got my dikes here. It's just a zip tie right here. Take that zip tie off. And then from what I understand, you can just pull this out. There you go. Pull that out, it comes right out. And then we got our new one. Find me a zip tie here in a second. So the part number for these from CanAm is 420265020. It comes one in a pack. Now, oh, that does not look good at all. I might have another problem, everybody. I may have just messed up. All right, I didn't mess up. There is a wire right hidden here, okay? And then there's like a screw in here. So we've got to get this in here and take it up as far as it had been. And actually, I'm going to put a tad bit of I'm going to put a tad bit of dielectric grease inside this boot at the top. To act as a barrier. So I'm gonna get that on there. Get that to there. Gave it a little bit of. Actually, I'm gonna put it right here. I didn't put it in, but I'm gonna put it around this boot. I don't want to get it on the electrical surface, but I want to get it where it's on there because we want a good connection. Also, that's going to help slide this on better. So we've got that on there. We're going to get a zip tie, put a zip tie around there, and then I'm also going to put dielectric grease right around here, not up here on the electrode, because that dielectric grease will actually hinder you from getting a good spark. Alright, we got zip tie on there. Now we just got to cut the tail off. Whole lot of room with how they have everything run in here. To kind of there we go. Now got that on there. We got that one on. And I'm going to put that other one back on real quick. And we'll start it up, make sure we got spark and fire. I'm going to try to get y'all a view of the spark plug up in there. It's going to be right up in there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I can't really see it, so hold on. Y'all are looking at the hose. Oh, there it is. You can barely see it. It's there, that white right there. That's the spark plug. You got to get in here too. It is a tight fit, guys. Look at all this. I've got the intake of the clutch right here in my way. I've got this exhaust in my way. There's a bracket and everything else. So this one, for the sake of everybody not hearing, I'm going to go ahead and put this one on time lapse and let y'all watch me fight this, but without slow-mo, because this may take a little bit. All right, got this one out. So there's the two of them together. Don't look too bad. Get this other one back in and we'll get a start up. Alright, got that spark plug in. It's in there. Now we gotta do this boot. The same thing as the other one. A little harder to get to, I guess. Okay, that's off. Just like the other one. I'm gonna hold on to the wire. And I'm just going to unscrew the plug. unscrew and pull. There it goes. Just gotta pull it off. Put your purse down. Stop hitting it with the purse. Get the wire out here. I'm gonna put dielectric grease around it. And aids as a lubricant as well as a barrier allowing water in. I'll twist it a little bit so it gets that connection. Then we're going to put dielectric grease on the spark plug. Not on the tip of the spark plug, just on the white part. If I can get up in here to it. I just had to put it on my finger and rub it on there actually. Oh, I say that. Gotta be an acrobat to get up in here to it. Alright. Alright, before I forget, gotta put a zip tie on. Because I almost forgot. Get the zip tie on here. Get on there good and tight. And then we're going to cut the tail off. Now, I'm going to put this boot back on. If you think you can't see, I can't see. Unfortunately, that is the case on this. Alright, already clip down on there. So we'll give her a start. Make sure she's running on both cylinders. She's for sure running on both cylinders. All right, that's how you do spark plugs, everybody. Hey, thanks for watching. Again, like, subscribe. I hope this helps one of y'all out. It's not a hard job to do. It's a little time consuming. Mainly just kind of getting the heat shield off the exhaust and getting in there, and you're gonna have to do it by fingertip. There's not a whole lot of room to get in there if you got big hands like me. If you got small hands, hey, maybe way easier. Now I'm gonna put everything back together. And on this bike, I've still got to get it ready to go ride this next week. I've got to do this boot. I got to change that boot out on this one. And then on the 850, when I did the solo rip, well, I tore a boot. So that's got a boot that's going to be going on. It's going to be the inside boot right there. It's leaking just a little bit. So I got to do this one. I got to do this one. So that'll be coming out here pretty soon as well. Enjoy. I hope this helps you. I appreciate every single one of y'all that watches this, especially the ones that make it all the way through. Thanks again, guys.